Today, I have a family story to share with you. Growing up, visiting my extended family meant traveling east to Belleville, and then farther east to Montreal. Now, we went back and forth to Belleville all the time, and the only travel rule was that we always had to leave by 3 p.m. on Sunday to avoid all of the Toronto traffic. The pattern for our Montreal trip was a little bit different. We never visited after November 3rd or before April 15th. Now, this might sound unusual, but the weather in Toronto and the weather in Montreal can be extremely different, especially between November 3rd and April 15th. As a result, my family has many colorful travel tales that include us getting out of Quebec just in the nick of time or before the storm got any worse. One year, I decided to pay greater attention to the travel adventure stories, and while I was packing for the autumn Montreal trip, I packed two extra items: a pair of earmuffs and a pair of really warm gloves. Now, this particular year, the autumn weather had been beautiful, and my parents, they kind of giggled a little bit in the front seat when I told them what I had packed. But on Sunday morning, when we went to pack up and come home, guess what happened? Yeah, it snowed overnight, and my packing of the earmuffs and the gloves was justified, and I was prepared. In today's Bible story, Jesus tells a story about people waiting for a friend in the dark. It was a big day because the friend had just gotten married. And once the wedding was done, well, the couple would go home at night. Now, in Jesus's time, it was dark at night. I mean, like really dark, like pitch black. I can't see my hands in front of my face, kind of dark. There were no streetlights and there were no flashlights on cell phones. Instead, people carried lanterns with oil and a wick to keep lit. In the story that Jesus told, some of the people waiting for the couple, well, they had let their lamps run out of oil and they had to go and get more oil for their lanterns. Only while they were away, well, the couple walked by with all of their other friends and they missed joining the crowd and continuing the celebration. When they caught up, those who had run out of oil discovered that the doors were locked and they were too late. After the story was over, Jesus shared, "Always be ready. You do not know when the kingdom of heaven will come." So, this week and for all weeks moving forward, let's be prepared by building our relationship with God. Let His love fill us and be our fuel to share God's love and care with those around us. Until next week, God remembers you, God hears your prayers, and God loves you very much.